Hey guys, Coach Reginald Sweet here, Boys and Girls Clubs of Mitchell County Teen Center Unit Director. Hey, listen, I know it's been a tough time here. The past few weeks have been really tough. Being sheltered in place, not being able to go where you want to go and do the things that you normally do, having to readjust a lot, and kids being home, working from home. And I know it's been a lot, but listen, there is actually something good that we can do. We can use this time and utilize this time that we are at the house with our teenagers to reconnect with them. See, sometimes going through our daily activities and working and doing all the things that we do as parents, sometimes our teens and we disconnect with our teens. So this is a real good time to reconnect with our teens. And the best way to do that is to do the 50 question challenge. Get a sheet of paper and write 50 questions on there and ask your teens, sit them down and ask them questions. And the best way to do that is use some simple prompts. One prompt you can use is my favorite. Ask your teens, what are your favorite stories? What are your favorite songs? What are your favorite dances? What is your favorite sport? What is your favorite thing to do outside of the house? These things will prompt your teen to start talking, and you can get some real good information out of them, especially if you feel like you've been disconnected. Or maybe you can ask them, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? If you could do anything in the world, what would you do? If you could snap your finger and be anywhere and transport yourself to any place in the world, where would you go? Ask them, if you could be anybody, if you could talk to anybody in the world right now, who would you sit down and talk to? What would you ask them, and why would you want to talk to them? Hey, another prompt you could use are always the personal prompts. Those are always great conversation starters. Personal, like, do we talk enough? Is there anything you want to ask me as your parent? Is there anything you want to ask me? Another great conversation starter with your teens is the I would rather prompt. Ask your teens different questions and give them a choice on the answers, such as, would you rather go to McDonald's or would you rather go to Burger King? Would you rather have white Air Jordans or would you rather have blue Air Jordans? Ask your teens, if I bought a car, would you rather for me to buy a Toyota or would you rather for me to buy a Lexus? This prompt is always a great prompt to use. Now, the very last prompt I would like for you to use is ask your teen, how has this pandemic affected you and how has it affected us as a family? Listen, just because they're young, just because they're teens, it does not mean they don't have anything to say. This has been Coach Reginald Sweet, Boys and Girls Clubs of Mitchell County Teen Center Unit Director. Have a good day.